Well, hello, friends. It's that time of year again. It's time to reflect over the previous year and recognize that some of the goals we set, we were able to reach those goals and get excited about that. One of the goals that we had as a faith family is we want to read through the whole entire New Testament in 1 year. Thanks to the help of my fellow teachers, David Turner, Andy Mason, we were able to reach that goal. And you know what? Great job, church. You did it. Now you have a sense of accomplishment in having read through the whole New Testament in 1 year. But one of the things we often do based on the accomplishments of 1 year is we set goals for the new year that might be a little more ambitious. Well, the goal we have for ourselves as it relates to the daily connection for 2024 is much more ambitious. I know that when we had our Vision Sunday, I said, hey, one more 24, one more chapter. But we want to read through the whole Bible in 2024. And so if you do the math, you realize that's not just one more chapter. It's going to be more like 3 or 4 chapters a day. And it's not going to just be 5 days a week. It's going to be 7 days a week. We've got to be in the Word 7 days a week. And so our plan for 2024 is called the 1 year chronological Bible reading plan. It will take us through the entire Bible in 2024, and it'll do it in a chronological fashion, which will mean sometimes you'll read 2 or 3 chapters in one book, and then you'll be guided to another book where you may read a few verses and then come back. So in order to help keep down confusion, we're going to do a couple things. One is we're going to include the reading plan details in your newsletter you get every Sunday when you come in. There'll be a block set aside detailing every day's reading portion. Also, you'll get that in your e-letter that comes out into the church app or to your email every Sunday morning around 6 o'clock or so. And then for the daily connection, we're going to provide you more with encouragement and inspiration. It's not going to be so much about information, but more so about, hey, stay the course, stay committed. If you get a little bit behind, don't worry about it. You can catch up. Jump back in there where we're at. Don't quit just because you may get a little behind. Get right back with us and let's stay committed so that when we get to the end of 2024, we can reflect back and realize that we read, as a faith family, the whole entire Bible in 1 year together. That's a tremendous accomplishment. And think about it is, friends, it's not just for the sake of being able to accomplish a goal. No. There's much more than that. In Psalm chapter 1, the introduction to a 150 chapter psalm, so our writer says this: how happy is the one who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, stand in the pathway with sinners, or sit in the company of mockers. Instead, his delight in the Lord's instructions, and he meditates on it day and night. He's like a tree planted beside flowing streams that bears its fruit in its seasons, and its leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. And so we get into the Word so that the Word gets into us. We then meditate on that Word. We study that Word so that we can then obey that Word. And when we're faithful to obey the Word of God, then we know we're being faithful to carry out the will of God, because that's where we find the will of God in the Word of God. And so I just want to encourage you as you think about 2024 and you feel a little bit overwhelmed by the daunting task of reading through the whole Bible, don't let that bother you at all. Let's just stay focused, let's stay committed, and together we're going to get through the entire Bible in 1 year. And remember, as we're going through the Word of God, we're getting the Word of God into us. It's all for the purpose of obeying the Word, which means that we go out from that Word each day to live sent.